Happy New Year! Cannot believe it is 2020. We've made it, we did it. It's the 20s. Flapper dresses, hats again, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But yes, Happy New Year. If you celebrate, I hope you had a really wonderful Christmas and hopefully you did something a bit more glamorous on New Year's Eve. I was asleep by about 11, woken up by fireworks, and then by a toddler at 3 o'clock, and then awake for the morning at 7:30. But yeah, that's my kind of New Year's Eve at the moment. I don't think I've ever really been one to massively celebrate. I like sleep too much to stay awake past midnight. But yes, hopefully you did something a little bit more glamorous than me. And yeah, I hope you had a really lovely Christmas. We had a great Christmas. Lots of family. We were quite busy. We had my parents and sister and her dog staying over Christmas Eve. Then we were at Andy's family on Christmas Day, and then back to my parents on Boxing Day to also celebrate with my brother and his family too. So yeah, lots of family, but that's the way I like Christmas. Andy's a bit different. Andy likes a quiet Christmas, but I like it busy. I like seeing everyone. So I had a lovely Christmas. Andy's exhausted, but I had a great one. And I thought I would show you some of the things I was really lucky to receive, some of the sewing gifts I was lucky to receive over Christmas, and also show you the Zadie jumpsuit that I made. So I will leave that to the end because that's a really good one. But yeah, I got some really lovely sewing themed gifts for Christmas. Couple of things I don't have with me here. One was a chocolate sewing kit. That is no more, that's gone. Trying to get rid of all chocolate before New Year. So that was really nice. It had a pair of scissors, a pencil, a ruler, 3 reels of thread, and a thimble, I think. All Belgian chocolate, so that was really nice. And I also forgot, my brother and sister-in-law got me the Sew Over It vintage book, I think it's called, which I think was one of the very first books that they brought out. So I haven't had a proper flick through that yet, but that's really lovely. Looking forward to having a good look through that. And then, there's not lots here to show you. So the first thing that I got in my stocking, we all have stockings in my family, was these. So this is from the Prim Love range. It's a chalk wheel with a cartridge as well. So it's like powdered chalk that goes into the cartridge, this bit. So if you're marking darts and things like that, it sort of releases a little bit of the powdered chalk, and kind of, I've seen someone using them before and it looks so much neater and easier than a, the tailor's chalk triangles. So I'm really excited to give that a go. So that was exciting. And then also in my stocking, so this is just beautiful. Look at this, it's a pin cushion. So my dad goes to a wood carving club, and he used to sell his wood carvings and was part of the Wessex Guild of Craftsmen. And this is where he met this guy called Richard Stapley, who makes all sorts of things. He's a wood turner, but he makes these beautiful pin cushions. So I've passed some of my sort of small scraps of fabric over to him. This wasn't one of mine though. But it's beautiful, and it's really tactile as well. It feels gorgeous. I will link his website below. I don't know if he has an online site or if he's just a local craftsman that sells in local sort of craft shops and things like that. But I'm so happy with this. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah, if I get stressed out sewing, just gonna use this as like a calming tactile piece. So that is beautiful, and it says on the back that it's made from ash wood, which is really lovely as well. My dad used to do that in his wood carvings. He would write on the back what type of wood it was, so that you would know. And it's just so beautiful. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Thank you very much, Father Christmas. Then lovely Laura, who writes for me in the magazine, sent me a little something which was super sweet and very unexpected of her. She has been on the it was Crafty Pinup. She's changed, I think her shop is still Crafty Pinup, but she's changed her personal blog to What Abby Makes. I will link to everything below. So I've got this gorgeous shopper tote and the I'd rather be sewing pin, which is the same as this bit here if you can't see it, which is really lovely. So always I would rather be sewing. I was wearing this morning. Andy noticed that it was upside down. And then when I took it off to turn it around, don't put pins in double gauze, guys. I think I've just about managed to redistribute the fabric threads. But yeah, double gauze and pins. Don't do it, don't do it. But yeah, isn't that beautiful? So sweet, so thank you very much, Laura. So another lovely thing that I was really lucky to receive. My mum got very busy at her sewing machine this December, and she made all the women in our family a Christmas pinny. So she has been in my studio rummaging through offcuts and fat quarters and things like that. And so she made us all reversible aprons, which are incredible. I'll put a picture up here of all of us together with our pinnies on. My nan also got one as well. So my mum made 5 in total, I think, unless she made any more that I don't know about. So yeah, really lovely. So she did like a sort of patchwork effect for one side and then a single fabric on the other side. So the other side of mine is some button fabric from some previous fabric that I've sent in the boxes, I think a year ago actually. It was some craft cotton. So yeah, really beautiful. So it's festive on one side and plain on the other side, so it can be used all year round it's bound around the edge with some bias binding as well. So that was really special and really lovely to receive on Christmas Day. We also got all the men to try them on for a picture as well. I won't put that picture up, but that was quite funny. So yeah, that was really lovely. So that's all my sort of sewing-y themed gifts. We had a really lovely Christmas. Mia did well. Mia got lots of lovely toys, and we got a family annual pass to a local place to us called Sir Harold Hillier's Gardens, which is really beautiful. It's not a garden, it's like a woodlandy, gardeny area with different themed things going on throughout the year. And if you're local, it's a really great place to go. Kids are free up till the age of 16 or 17, I think. And they have holiday, I'm really excited as Mia gets a bit older, they have a holiday club during half term, I think it is, for like outdoorsy things, building campfires, and they have pond dipping activities and things like that. So I think we'll get a lot of use out of that. So yeah, it's been a lovely Christmas. And so the Friday before Christmas, we went to a Christmas meal party with one of Andy's clients, and I got sewing for the occasion. So I'm going to put a picture up here because I haven't brought it with me because it needs a really good iron. But I used the silver viscose, metallic-y viscose that was in December's luxury boxes. If you're new here, I'll explain quickly. I run Sew Hayley Jane, which is a dressmaking subscription box. There are 3 different boxes, a mini, a classic and a luxury, and every month I send out boxes of fabric and fat quarters and sewing gifts and things like that. This was November's classic box. This was the pajama party themed box, and it's a double gauze. I'll quickly show you. I made the Tilly and the Buttons indigo dress, which I'm loving. I've just got a long sleeve top on underneath because it's pretty chilly in the studio. But I used the silver metallic viscose to make the Zadie jumpsuit from Paper Theory Patterns. Now, I have steered clear of jumpsuits. They've been popping up everywhere, as you know, but I've been really wary of them, just being a little bit on the curvier side, having had a baby, few extra rolls around the middle. So I always thought I wouldn't be able to pull off a jumpsuit. But then I saw so many Zadie jumpsuits popping up, firstly on Instagram and Facebook, and then I went to the sewing weekend back in August, and it was the Zadie and the Maya Sotis dress were the two sort of patterns of the weekend. Lots of people were either wearing it or making it. So the more I've seen it, the more I've been kind of intrigued. And then I looked into it, and she has a really amazing size range. I think it goes up to a UK size 28. So that's really incredible. And that gave me a real sort of nudge towards giving it a go. And I am so happy that I did. I absolutely loved it. I felt so glamorous, very noticeable though, if you know what I mean. Most people were wearing black or black sort of sparkles and sequins. So yeah, there was a lot of, I think most people at Christmas tend to go for the little black dress kind of thing. So I did feel quite obvious in a silver metallic jumpsuit, but I felt good in it. I felt really good. I paired it with some navy blue heels and a bag that was really kindly lent to me. I had my nails done navy blue and glittery. So yeah, I felt really good, and I definitely want to make more. I think it's more of it works well as an evening thing worn with heels, but I think for a casual look, it's going to be more wearable in the summer. Because I don't like cold ankles. I've mentioned this before, I think, definitely on Instagram. I really don't like having cold legs and ankles or feet, and I don't know what kind of shoes I would wear with it in the winter. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I think it's more of a summer pattern for me, worn with sandals or flip-flops. So yeah, excited to give that a go. And the construction was really quite simple. The only alteration I did was to grade from a size 18 at the bust to a 22 at the hips. And it fits really well here, actually. I did put a little bit of skin tape on the inside just to stop it gaping open, because I didn't want to put a vest top or anything on underneath. So I might need to, I don't know whether I need to go up a size so that it wraps a bit better, or do a full bust adjustment. But there's no darts or anything. No, there wasn't a dart. So yeah, have a think about that. The other thing I possibly want to do is, I've not done a adjustment here before, but raise the crotch seam slightly, because in the summer I get really bad, if I don't have shorts or something on, I get really bad chafing in between my legs. And I would love to wear a jumpsuit without having to wear shorts underneath, like anti-chafing shorts, because it just kind of defeats the point of staying cool. But equally, it gets really sore. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm worried if I raise the crotch seam, will it stop it draping so well over that area? Will it then pull too much? And I need to be able to sit down as well. What do you think? Anyone have any suggestions? If you've made the Zadie and raised the crotch seam, let me know how you did it and how it turned out as well. So that's it for me today. Just a really super quick one. I will be back next week, hopefully, with January's unboxing. So I've got the fabric has just arrived. I've got the luxury fabric already cut out, looking beautiful, and the classic fabric and mini fabric has just arrived as well. So excited to get going with that. So yes, I hope you all have a really lovely weekend, and I will see you all soon. Bye.